and welcome to No Such Thing as a Bad Movie podcast. I'm April Atmansky, and I'm feeling the holiday season. I'm here I'm here today with
Justin the Clue, but I don't want to play none of them reindeer games.
What are you talking about, Willis? I'm calling. What?
Is that I don't want to play no reindeer games?
I don't know.
Are we just throwing out one-liners? Somebody stop me.
See, that's a laugh. You booed me.
say your name.
Colin Cunningham.
So,
God damn it! You know what? I'm never going to try to do this something again.
I'm usually, as I mentioned it before, I can be a bit of a Grinch sometimes. I was, saying like no Christmas trees before December 1st. I don't even want to think about Christmas. This year, I'm feeling the Christmas spirit. It's only the 2nd, and our tree is up. It's not decorated yet, but we're gonna do that later. Mm-hmm. I'm happy to celebrate Christmas this year.
We're just testing it with the cats to see if they destroy it.
Don't you and Colin go hand in hand? Then it's like no Christmas till December.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a couple years ago, we didn't even put our tree up. It's because our second cat was a kitten.
Yeah,
and,
you have a cat. You can't really deal with it.
But now they're fine. I honestly, I'm okay with, I'm feeling the Christmas spirit. I want to do Christmas baking. I want to do rapping. I want nutcrackers.
Like rapping, like hip hop.
Okay. Christmas rapping.
Right.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, how would that go, April?
I'm sure. Wow, man, wasn't there like a hip hop Christmas? Yeah, there wasn't there?
Hip hop Christmas album?
Like an 80s
the
Christmas
famous
album.
one.
Christmas
rapping?
in
Hollis?
Yeah, Christmas in Hollis. That's the famous rap song.
Anyway, we're talking Reindeer Games. 2002?
2000.
Directed by
pre
John
9/11.
Frankenheimer. Yes.
John Frankensteiner.
Yes.
Oh, you got him.
Yeah. No one's ever said that before. But yeah.
That's what killed him. Someone called him that for the first time, and John Frankenheimer got so scared he died.
That was the first tweet he ever saw. He went online and was like, "Show me what is a Twitter?" And then they're like, "John Frank." Oh!
A director who is good. This movie though not good. But not partially.
I like it.
His fault.
I really enjoyed
I like
myself.
it too, but it's a mess, and it's not his fault at all.
You know what,
They
April?
cut so much stuff out.
Are you letting popular opinion? Wait, did you watch the director's cut?
No.
As far as I know, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, no. There's a director's cut.
There is, but I didn't
know
you
could
could
barely
find it.
even watch. The only way we could watch this is on the CTV app with ads.
Ugh.
It's not. You can't even rent it.
Yeah, I
You have to buy it off YouTube or something.
Director's cut is only like available on Blu-ray or DVD or something.
Yeah, it came out on DVD. It's like 113 minutes long versus the 94.
Oh, I thought you were going to say $113.
So, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched the director's cut.
Okay, great. So you can fill us in on all the questions I have because it makes no sense.
It's long, the movie. Like, it just makes it much longer.
I'm okay with it being long if it makes sense because the stuff that the characters do in this really don't make no sense.
I don't think it's going to make sense, but we can break it down as it goes along.
Okay. John Frankenheimer. I mean, this is the second time he's been on the podcast. We did Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yes.
That he did.
Didn't really direct.
I mean, we can't.
Most of that
you can't really blame that on him because it's like he's coming into like,
an odd situation. Now, was that something that he did all the time? Like coming in to fix bad movies?
He did that a lot. Yeah, he would come in when a movie's. Yeah, he is kind of like one of the king journeymen. Of like, all right, what do you want me to do? And it's because he cut his teeth in television. He did a lot of live television.
I see.
Like where you would do like a whole 2-hour kind of play and shoot it live.
So you could just like bang stuff out and like bang in an efficient manner.
Like the big movies he's done like The Manchurian Candidate. He did 7 Days in May. He did Grand Prix.
Right. What about Seconds? I've never seen that.
That one's very good. It's very weird too.
Yeah.
Black Sunday, Prophecy, which I believe he came in on, or did he start on Prophecy? Very weird ecological horror film with the big bear suit.
Oh, Birdman of Alcatraz.
Yeah, Birdman of Alcatraz.
As far as I know, the only movie I've seen of his is this, Moreau, and Manchurian Candidate. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure he's a very good director.
Oh, The Train is very good. That's the one I would recommend. Burt Lancaster. Train? Yeah, they have to like steal or get a bunch of art on a train through like during World War II. Very good.
Oh, I love Burt Lancaster. So
Birdman.
this movie,
The Birdman of Alcatraz.
was he the Birdman of Alcatraz?
He was.
I never saw that. So this is a notoriously bad movie. And I wanted to know,
Who
like,
said
is
that?
it? Well, many podcasts. I wanted to know, is it as bad as people say?
No.
No.
It's not terrible. Like,
Jeez,
like
if this was like a Netflix movie, I'd be like, oh, pretty good.
I would be loving it.
I felt like it looked cheap.
Well-
I guess until kind of the end where there's a lot of
Here's
explosions
the thing.
and squibs
I
and stuff.
love how shitty it kind of like. It feels like
Like a
grim.
TV show.
No, but it feels like grim and gray in a way that reflects the kind
Yes.
of like place that they're in, which is like a shitty motel and a
Yeah.
shitty casino. Those are the two places they go. In
And
this
the
movie.
prison at the beginning.
Yeah,
And the
it
prison
just
at the
shitty
beginning.
made me
prison.
feel so sad, and it's like the worst kind of winter movie where it's just all slush. And
Ugh, love
sleet.
it. And it's always
gross.
snowing in this movie too.
It's just so
Yeah.
depressing, and it's just like, the parking lot everywhere is just slush and snow, and it's just so gross. And of course, it's like in Michigan or something somewhere.
Which is basically Ontario, just a little south of us.
Yeah,
Guys, I have an important question. We're talking about snow. This recently came up. You know what a toque is, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
When I say beanie, do you think toque?
I think that's the American
That's the
toque.
American. When I say
Really?
beanie, I have
Yeah.
a very specific. It's like what Jughead wears.
yeah.
You
And
mean
it's-
like
yeah.
the hat with like the little like
yeah.
spinning
It doesn't
thing
make
on
me
it?
think. When I hear beanie, I do not think of a classic Canadian.
No,
toque.
I don't.
I believe
Yeah.
though, like what we wear as toques,
They call beanies.
beanies.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, weird.
Beanie.
right?
It's like, I think of like the propeller hat, or just like
Yeah.
a baby beanie or
Yeah,
something
baby
like that.
beanie.
Like it's just like a weird. That's strange.
It's kind of like fanny doesn't mean the same thing in the UK as it
No.
does.
Yeah. But yeah, so why are the characters shot so close to the camera?
Oh,
my
in wide
God.
angle lenses.
It's gross.
We almost
This is a
thought-
John Frankenheimer classic. He loves
it?
his wide angle lenses. He does.
Man, there's
yeah.
so many wide angles, like Dutch camera angles. and
like,
like
seconds
split-
is all of that. It's always
Okay,
like the
and
camera
it's like,
right in
you
people's
know,
faces.
It's like
split
split
diopters.
diopters that aren't split diopters.
Yeah, so we were looking. There's tons of split diopters, but they don't have that kind of transition segment in the middle of the frame where it goes from
Yeah.
foreground to background, where
That you would see in a De Palma.
the background is a little blurry. That
Well-
transition, it's very sharp, and we were kind of suspecting that maybe some of them were done with VFX.
Yeah, they probably just removed that line because, like, filmmakers, in the same way that like grain is something that indicates cheapness, that they would want to get rid of that split diopter line.
I would think
guess so.
that I wouldn't say in the year 2000 they would be doing that. I would
No.
like removing that. I would say they would just shoot it on green screen or something.
Oh, definitely.
'Cause
I mean,
some of
in
them looked a
Impossible Horror,
little-
there's fake split diopter lines in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey,
I should
we
know
did
this.
It.
Didn't
Yeah.
I do them, or did you do them?
No, Justin did it. I think.
Yeah, I think I just put them together and I just like blurred the middle.
But I like everyone is gross and ugly in this, and I
I
don't want
love
to be so
it.
close
It
to their
rules.
face.
But we were thinking that maybe because we were watching it on CTV, that somehow they had punched into the movie, like zoomed in.
No, I don't
And-
think
No.
so.
Because there
No.
were some shots, especially one of Gary Sinise, that April, I think you like visibly like recoiled, like
and I like Gary Sinise.
Oh, do you like his
he's right
band?
there.
Oh God, he has a band.
Yeah, what is it called? I'm gonna look it
Oh
up.
no,
He doesn't have a
It's,
band.
Lieutenant Dan Band,
Oh no. I'm sure those are joke songs.
and they only play to entertain the troops.
Oh boy.
I could
Okay, well, I
see
guess that
that.
makes sense.
All right.
But yeah, I think he's a great actor, and I think he's good in this movie. His character's an idiot, but I guess that's the point. So this is a very convoluted crime
Well, there's
movie.
two big twists in the movie.
Yeah.
That's
There's
all
too
you really
There's
need to know.
Too many twists.
I love it. I wish it was a third twist.
But yeah, there should have been, because
I wish like Ben Affleck was in on it. He's like, I knew everything that was going on.
I don't know. It veers back and forth between does he know what he's doing? Is he in
Yeah.
on it?
makes no
Well, okay,
sense.
so the whole plan makes no sense. Like when it's revealed, I was like, why did they go to this? Like so many spinning plates
Yeah.
for this?
And-
It seems like there's a simplified version of
we'll go
accomplishing the same
through
thing.
it, but the whole plan could have completely fallen apart at so many spots
Yeah.
if one person, mainly Ben Affleck, just didn't do something, you know?
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
Now this is a heist movie,
Yeah.
and I guess it's like the most low rent heist movie you can imagine.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're robbing a convenience store, but
it's like
it's a shitty casino.
It's almost at that level where it's like, this is the shittiest casino you've ever seen in like the dumpiest place you've ever seen.
Well, there's a casino near my hometown, a native casino called the Great Blue Heron, and my sister worked there. I could have pulled off this heist.
Did she?
Yeah, and so I've been there.
You're gonna pull a reindeer?
I've been there a few times, and boy, that casino looked a lot better than this. This one was probably a set, I'm guessing, but this one was like a third of the size of that one. Like she worked in the kitchen, so like the prime rib buffet that they talk about, it was like that.
But they're talking about in this movie, like, oh, they got $5 million in the. I'm like, there is not $5 million.
But,
there's like 3 people in this whole casino.
Yeah, during the holidays, but they're saying the money's there. I guess.
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
So I recently went to a casino. Me and Emily went to Niagara Falls for one night. I don't like casinos. I find them depressing.
They are
and sad.
They can be quite depressing. Yes,
they can be. They are always quite depressing.
Well, I mean, I've been to some cool ones.
There's some cool ones, but the first time I went to Las Vegas was like, I don't know, the late 90s or something like that, and it was so depressing. And we, it's just like, I'm not a gambler, and it was just like just losing left, right, and center. And then we went on the way out of Nevada, we stopped off at the last casino in Nevada. It has like a big sign, like,
is it called the last?
You're
casino?
Crossing the border. I forget what it was called, but it was like, once you cross this border, that's it. And then so we stopped off, me and my buddy, and we went to like a buffet because you had to have a Vegas buffet, and it was the shittiest, most disgusting buffet. It was like the bathroom was like leaking out into the
Why
into
the fuck
floor.
did you eat there?
Because it was
just
like
for the experience.
Well, I guess we were leaving, and it was like, hey, last chance to like lose some money. And then we went in, and then there was this old couple. I'm talking like probably like in their late 70s, early 80s, sitting at this table kind of next to us, and like the woman was crying, and the man was like consoling her, and it was just like, oh god.
Yeah,
like they've just lost their like life savings gambling or something. And it was just like, I wanted to cut my wrists.
I agree. Gambling is a net negative on the world. That being said, I have had some fun, but you have to be responsible.
Tell Chris Stuckman.
That being said, this episode is brought to you by
Wicked for Good slot machine.
slot.
Shelby Oaks too needs some funding.
That Chris Stuckman.
Oh my god, this is
awful. Weird.
I don't even really know who Chris Stuckman is. I think I've seen his YouTube videos pop up here or there. He does movie reviews, I guess.
Yeah, we follow him.
The fact that you do?
Yeah, I watch his videos.
Yeah, actually, I unfollowed him after that video.
He's upset.
That is like such like you could feel the soul leaving his body as he was doing
it's just so despicable. And
if people don't know what I'm talking about, this guy, he has 2 million followers on YouTube. He does a 5-minute video of Wicked for Good, and 1/3 of it is advertising an online like slot machine that he keeps calling like innovative and very cinematic.
Honestly,
so
I don't know what happened to him. Like
he does not need that money.
No.
Like, what is going on?
Oh, and it was like on a kind of kids movie too.
The thing is it's so hard to do an ad for some like a not evil thing.
Yeah, but the thing is like
that is the most evil thing.
He's been doing BetterHelp for a long time, way after people were saying it's a horrible company.
Yeah, but the worst thing was YouTube was the one that pulled his video down because it was like
I think they put it back up though, didn't they?
They put it back up, but demonetized with an age restriction or something like that because like he had it like open for like everybody, like children could watch this thing. It's like, oh, a wicked gambling game, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, if you're responsible and don't have an addictive personality, there is a way to go to a casino and have fun, but it's definitely not for everybody.
No, you have to set money aside and say, this is
what I'm betting.
This is what I'm betting.
If I lose it, I lose it.
Once this is gone, do not ever go
Emily
to the
won
ATM.
$65 playing blackjack.
There you go.
Hey,
amazing.
And it feels pretty good, right? And then you get up and leave.
Yeah,
yep, that's what I said. You got to leave now.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah. Leave immediately. Once you run out of that like allowance money that you have, that's it. Done.
But yeah, so that's the whole thing in this movie. They're knocking off a native casino. So it starts off in jail with Rudy, Ben Affleck, and Chris.
Rudolph. Rudy.
Another actor, Chris Kringle, Rudolph.
His name is Nick.
Nick, not Chris.
Yeah.
I was thinking Chris Stuckman, I guess. Nick. So,
oh man, Chris Stuckman in Reindeer Games.
Oh God.
So yeah, like it's just like the beginning of this is just like, hey man, I got this girl on the outside and she's hot. I have a million pictures of her, and that's just like this conversation that they're having, which apparently there was more of it in the original. And Ben Affleck as Rudy, he's kind of an asshole. Like he's so like smarmy and jerky. He's this character that he was playing a lot at that period.
So he's like Ben Affleck?
Yeah, and I don't like him.
Him and Matt Damon were kind of playing that kind of, you're too smart for your own good.
Well, at least Matt Damon was like in Talented Mr. Ripley.
Yeah, true.
I like Ben Affleck. I like a movie that stars a scummy guy.
Yeah, but he is very scummy in this.
He even says to him like, hey, why don't you just let me meet your girlfriend? I'll just try her out for a couple nights, basically.
Yeah.
Like, why?
But we had so many questions.
It's just a mean thing to say.
We had so many questions, like, just at the beginning of this. It's like, okay, this guy, Nick, who is this woman? Is she just like randomly...
Some random woman who found him somehow.
Yeah, through like pen pals.
They do have pen pal programs.
And he's really laying it on thick. Like, you know, he has so many pictures of her on her wall. And of course, it's Charlize Theron, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And like Ben Affleck is trying to pretend like he's not interested. Like, whatever, you know.
By
blah,
the way,
blah,
if
blah.
you want to see her tits, they're in this movie.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Jeez. What vulgar language.
Oh, I think just once.
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Oh, you're counting.
Yeah, but we don't see Affleck's hog.
No, I think we see his
Whip
butt.
it out.
I think
we
see his butt,
saw that
though.
in like, was it Gone Girl?
Oh, Gone Girl.
Yeah, well,
it's very
rumor
obscure,
has it.
but-
Rumor has it. CGI.
Really?
No, but Fincher
Yeah.
loves
I think
his
Fincher
CGI.
was like,
Yeah.
no, make it this much
CGI
bigger.
is
No,
Yep.
No, this character,
5%
it would
more.
be smaller.
5% more, smaller.
Oh, do you think he found it was like disturbingly large or something like that? Like
Willem Dafoe.
Lars von Trier said about
Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Which is not true because William Dafoe has shown up naked in something you can find online.
I feel like I saw his dick in a movie like recently, and I was like, it's not
It's
that
big.
big.
What?
Is it? Okay. I
It's
don't,
not disturbingly large,
yeah,
though.
movie
Yeah.
are
I
you
don't know.
watching?
I don't know, but I have that in my brain somehow.
Okay. don't want to know how, but
I don't know what movie it was.
so and again, back to Nick here. You know, he's got this pen pal. He's got this girl. He's gonna like meet and blah blah blah.
And they're getting out in 2 days.
He's been in the joint for 2 years for manslaughter.
I think they say Ben Affleck did 5, so he's coming into the end of a 5-year stint.
but for
Yeah,
stealing
for
cars.
Stealing cars, yeah.
And they were both getting out on the same day, 3 days from that point. So it's like, okay, fine. Charlize Theron has never met or interacted with Nick. This is very important, or seen him.
Which is stupid because, you know, they have conjugal visits or
Yes.
visits where you go and say hello.
Yes.
Like, why? Because it's all
The
planned.
movie,
that's why.
you know, blah, blah, blah.
By the way, the prison is called Iron Mountain,
Oh,
which is
okay.
the name of a data facility in town because I had to research this for my old job. They take that, you know, if you want to like store like files there, it's a secure place.
It sounds very...
Well, what are you
Iron
securing up there,
Mountain.
April?
Well, I worked for a place that wanted to keep backups of like commercial projects and stuff like footage. But yeah, we never ended up working for them because they were weird. But
Iron
working with
Mountain?
them.
Wait, take that out of the podcast.
Iron Mountain sucks. No, wait, hey, I didn't even end up working with them. But it just
You delete that out of the podcast.
why?
Because you're opening yourself up to litigation, April.
I'm sure it's a great company. This episode sponsored by Iron Mountain.
Iron Man.
But yeah, so yeah, we there's not much like that happens. Like they talk in the yard, they talk in the cell, and then it's lunchtime. They're being served Jell-O.
Hey, it's Isaac Hayes.
Colin almost threw up when he saw this.
Oh.
Literally, you were like literally gagging, like
Okay,
you were gonna puke.
first of all, I hate Jell-O.
Okay.
Jell-O is...
You hate Jell-O?
I mean,
Jell-O-
I
Jell-O.
also like Jell-O.
Jell-O is fucking disgusting. Like, let's not mince words. And
they make it look bad.
because also, yeah, they make it look disgusting. So the guy, the big
bugs in.
old guy at the canteen or whatever the fuck is like shoveling this slop into
He's
people.
like, yeah, holiday Jell-O.
Holiday Jell-O. It's like bright green, and because like a friend and I are obsessed with these like 1950s kind of Jell-O like recipes, and they look so fucking disgusting. You know, like back in those days, it's like, oh, I'm gonna have people over. We're gonna have like a cigarette tree, and then we're gonna have like a Jell-O salad filled with like horseradish and pineapples or something.
It was a thing in the 50s.
That's what you
60s?
did. Who would eat this stuff? It's so disgusting.
Me? I used to eat it all the time when I was a kid.
Slurp
it up.
Used to eat
So I was almost vomiting, like just looking at this Jell-O, and then it's like, hey, Isaac Hayes is here. What the hell is happening? And then he discovers like a cockroach in the Jell-O.
Jell-O with a Cool Whip on top. I always liked.
Yeah.
Jell-O parfait. Yeah. So he goes, what did he say? There's monsters in the Jell-O. There's monsters in our food. And
what do you think, chef? What is it? Sweaty balls? Is that a song you sing?
yeah, that's funny.
But there's like a cockroach in every single person's like.
I mean, it feels like they specifically put cockroaches.
I think the old man
Jell-O.
says.
And by the way, I know we're talking about how there's some grand plan. That was not part of the plan. So who planted the cockroaches in the
This
Jell-O?
was the old man, I think.
Oh, he was like the guy who was serving it?
Yeah, because everybody starts attacking him at some point.
And Nick says to him, he's like, "Hey, asshole, I'm getting out of here in 2 days, and you're gonna still be serving the slop to all these fucking assholes. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it." So I guess he's probably been giving him attitude, for 2 years. So he wanted to get him.
But yeah, and then this big fight happens. I guess this happens in all prison movies.
And Oz a lot.
You got to have a fight in the canteen.
There's
or the
always a
cafeteria.
food fight in the cafeteria. So I mean, it happened in Face
Who
Off.
cleans all this stuff up? It's got to be the prisoners, right?
I guess I've never seen it. But yeah, so they had mentioned that there's previously a guy who just got out of solitary who has it in for Nick.
No, for Ben Affleck.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for Ben
Oh, yeah,
Affleck.
because he does mention he's like, I took the shit.
He's like,
for
I didn't.
you."
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Yeah. He thinks so.
Alamo.
This guy, he's like a famous football player. I don't know who he is. He's gigantic. He's like a kind of tiny Lister type. But Ben Affleck is like, oh shit. Like he thinks that I'm the guy who ratted on him to send him to solitary.
Oh.
So he's terrified that he's going to get shivved.
And he comes forward during the food fight, and Nick jumps in the way, and he gets shivved instead.
Nick gets shivved.
And apparently he's dead.
What? What do you mean? He's 100% dead.
And then
April, I don't see how it could go any other way.
He's literally, they show him with blood coming out of his mouth.
So Rudy starts reading the letters and, getting ideas. And he's like, oh, man, she's about to meet him in 2 days when we get out. He gets out. And it's like a really disgusting, wintry, snowstorm.
Oh, it's
and
gross.
this music is really confusing. This movie has music problems. Alan Silvestri,
Yeah,
what are you
agreed.
doing? Because the music in this scene is from a talking dog movie. It is. It's so sentimental and happy, and it's prisoners being let out of prison, and they're meeting their families.
What, you don't think that getting out of prison and meeting your family needs sentimental music, April?
I just
he's not
feel like
meeting his
they
family,
went too far with
Well,
just
what should it be like? Because April hates that the
be
revolving door of prison is letting out the criminals.
It should be more understated, I think.
No, they have Ben Affleck as a talking dog comes out.
Oh, that'd be great.
That would be
He's
amazing.
tongue grows really long.
Right, very wrong.
Yeah, so everyone's reuniting. He sees Charlize Theron, but he decides to keep walking. But he has second thoughts because he's like, he sees a couple making out on the bus, and he's like, that could be me.
He's a prisoner. Okay,
We got to stick together.
people's reactions
Stick it
to
together is
Charlize
what
Theron in
pancakes
this movie
do.
are just ridiculous. It's she looks like a fucking model, the hottest woman you've ever seen in your life, and it's people are
Charlize
just
Theron.
going, doo, doo, doo. They're walking by.
Remember when
her.
Charlize Theron was like, I can't get any roles because I'm too pretty.
I'm too pretty.
Well, then she did
Yeah.
Monster and won an Oscar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why. You got to put on that horror makeup to look like a normal person.
But then she's wearing this kind of puffy silver coat in this scene, and then later on she's like, "Oh, I thought you passed me by because of my ugly coat." And it's yes, you're hideous. You're hideous.
I like that coat. I used to have a coat like it.
Yeah, there you
when
go.
I was in elementary school.
So he gets on the bus,
and then he gets off the
He
bus.
gets off the bus, and he's like,
"Don't do it, Rudy. Don't do it." But he does it, as we all know. So he says, "I'm Nick," and they play "At Last."
"Oh my god."
Again, my love. So again,
Is that your favorite part?
The corny songs. No. So if it's not that, which is like an on the nose, something that like Robert Zemeckis would do, it's Christmas standards. That's what the music is, or it's Predator like music during like the action scene. So the music is kind of going all over the place.
It's kind of like generic kind of action music, and then at the end, like what the hell?
At the end, they
like
play they play the sentimental music.
Oh, it's like Home Alone music or something like da 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 da.
But yeah, so anyway, they talk. He manages to convince her that he is Nick, and that I was just afraid you wouldn't like me. That's why I walked by you. And they have some nasty. They go to Bone Town.
Yeah, this is like
there's some nudity, and again, like it's a sex scene that's great to see in a movie.
Movies have to bring this back.
Apparently, they cut some of it out.
I don't like this because they didn't give consent for me to watch some of the characters.
I love it.
I want to see some dong.
Yeah, like that's what I want. I want to see some erect dong.
The thing is, they're rolling around. I don't recall seeing like a lot of like thrusting, but there's still like it's more than you see. If it was a movie,
it's kind of wild. Like the director's cut, like they cut a lot of like people being hit. Like if someone gets hit with a baseball bat, they'll cut like 3 of the hits away.
Oh,
it's like why? The MPA
too
sucks.
violent.
They're awful.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, like anyway, my point is, if it was a movie now, you would either see like a door slam, cut to the next scene, or they would start making out, cut to the next scene, or start to take their clothes up. Like they
just look at themselves longingly, like Tom Cruise does in Top Gun 2.
Honestly, I'm thinking of that movie, that Charlize Theron movie, Atomic Blonde, where she has sex with Sofia Boutella, which is very sexy, and there's some making out on the bed and maybe a little bit of grinding, and it fade to black.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Give me something more. Anyway, this is good. 2000s. This is kind of.
This is good. It's like more animalistic. It's like a person that just got out of prison, and then
Charlize
Theron is like, "I want to bone you," and you're like, "Okay,"
because like they've really built up that she's like crazy about this guy. She's in love with him. And she takes him shopping. They buy cookies and a Christmas tree, and they're just settling up to have like a nice Christmas in a shitty hotel room. And Rudy flushes his ID down the toilet.
Okay, first of all, this thing, I was like yelling at the screen. I'm like, this thing would not go down the toilet. It's like laminated plastic.
Colin is like sitting on the computer. He's like, Cinema Sin #1, putting in the goof section.
I'll call a plumber right now.
Chat GPT, blah, blah, blah. I was expecting it to like go down the toilet, and then when like the bad guys come in, it would gurgle back up and like, so you're not so-and-so.
I guess it was just like if he like hid it somewhere, it could be found.
So his plan is just to go to Bone Down for like a week and then probably ghost her, right?
That's what he was saying. He's like, I was going to tell you after Christmas. I just wanted you to have a nice holiday because it's another weird thing about this movie is that there's some strange voiceover at the beginning and end by Ben Affleck.
Oh,
you're probably wondering how I got it.
It feels very
it's
tacked
almost
on,
like that.
Yeah. And he says in that voiceover, I was never that into Christmas. This character is very into Christmas the entire movie.
Man, you know what we should have watched? The other Ben Affleck. Oh, what if we make it a Ben Affleck Christmas this year?
No.
Surviving Christmas.
Surviving Christmas. I've heard of it. That's a Ben Affleck movie?
Yeah, it's Ben Affleck is a rich guy who's never had a family Christmas, so he pays for a random family to take care. And it's like Christina Applegate, James Gandolfini, Catherine O'Hara, and the whole movie is basically James Gandolfini being like, "Stupid Ben Affleck, I hate him."
Have you seen this?
No, I've never even heard of it.
No, I was talking to Justin.
Oh yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, he's got it on like Blu-ray. He's got the director's cut.
Yeah,
you probably do.
Cut.
Look in your shelf of
I'm
horrors.
sure there's some other Ben Affleck Christmas.
Yeah, Surviving Christmas.
So like that was his plan, and it goes to shit real fast. Like I wasn't expecting. I thought that he was this ruse, with the two of them would go on longer. We're like 10-15 minutes into this. Gary Sinise busts open, breaking it. He beats him up for the one of 10 times in this movie.
Yeah, he's constantly getting his ass beaten in this movie. Gary Sinise and his gang show up. So it's like Gary Sinise, Danny Trejo, Donald Logue, and I did not recognize him until his hat came off at the end of the movie. It's Clarence Williams III. I only know him. I only know him because like his big shock of hair that like pops out at the end. I only know from like Mod.
You only know him as Satan from Tales from the Hood.
Yeah, Tales from the Hood and the Mod Squad. Mm-hmm. And then when it's so funny when his hat came off.
Oh, the original Mod Squad from 1968 to 1973.
What did you think I meant?
There's a new
the classic Mod Squad that came out in the 90s.
Was that with Claire Danes or something?
Yes.
Oh God, who was the guy in it?
Oh God, some nobody. I'm gonna look it up right now.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't like Clarence Williams III, like they're kind of Charlie or whatever.
I don't think so. Was he in it?
I don't know.
I'm looking here. You know who was in? No, I think it was Josh Brolin was the guy in charge.
Josh Brolin.
It also has Dennis Farina was in it.
Oh,
I love Dennis Farina. He may show up later in this podcast.
What?
They bust out, and so Gary Sinise is Charlize Theron's evil brother. He's a truck driver, and he wants to rob this casino. And he's like, "Hey,
Nick,
convict." They call him convict, as if it's the worst thing in the world, as if it's a slur or something to call somebody a convict.
And it's like, first of all, he just went to jail for like stealing cars. It's like, you guys are like
5 years.
You guys are like murderers.
They think he's Mr. Manslaughter. No, I don't know if these guys.
Oh, that's right.
They think he's.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think if these guys have ever murdered anyone. Although they murder people all the time, kind of in this movie.
I think they're like gun smugglers.
The whole thing is they're gun smugglers who, as we find out, have never robbed a bank, but robbed anything. Charlize Theron, I guess, kind of convinces them, hey,
I know this guy, Nick. He's worked at the casino. And
how did she talk Gary Sinise into this?
No, because like we'll get to the real reason at the end.
So she says to Gary Sinise, I got an idea. Let's write prisoners and I'll find one who worked at this casino
and knows the layout of the casino and knows where everything is.
So, do they explain at the end why they wanted Ben Affleck to do this?
Just because they needed a fifth Santa, apparently.
Why? But
Yeah,
he has
I
no
know.
skills. It makes no sense.
I know.
Like his only skill is that he has stolen cars, but that is not.
That never really plays into it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not one to one to
needed
robbing
like a
casino.
patsy, and
they
I
just
kept-
needed anyone.
I couldn't I'm thinking, did I miss something?
Yeah.
But is it
it's such
explained in the director's cut?
As it's revealed at the end, it's such a convoluted plan. Like, I could understand if he was the one that worked at the casino.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
He was
but he
just
didn't.
pretending.
So it's like, wait.
So he was just pretending to be the one at the casino. But the guy
so Gary
was
Sinise thinks that he's the guy who worked at the casino and wants him to rob the casino and set it up for him.
right.
Yeah.
So Ben Affleck is like trying to
trying to convince them. So his character, yes, he does have a character in this. Is he's good at convincing people of things, and so he's like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not Nick. I'm Rudy." Like, and he's like pushing that until they literally take him out to the woods and put a gun in. Like, "All right, we're gonna kill you," and he's like, "All right, I was just lying.
Yes.
I am Nick."
He is
and then he has to pretend to be Nick.
Yeah, he's constantly flip-flopping in
Yes.
this movie. He's like, what's his name in Indiana Jones and the fucking
Ray Winstone.
Ray Winstone.
I was lying
And
about
that stupid-
being a double.
I was lying about being the double agent.
There's
I'm a
like
double
quadruple
agent.
crossing in this.
It's just like, what is happening? And it's just like the audience, you just never know, okay, is he kind of on top of things and manipulating people, or is he just like
Ben
flying
Affleck?
by the seat of his pants?
I believe my interpretation is the whole movie he's just trying to keep up. He's just trying to stay alive.
Okay.
He doesn't know anything.
No, he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
But then it's like
Powwow save.
it becomes obvious.
How does he know that?
That I don't know. I was like, is it revealed?
I
in
thought
the
maybe
director's cut?
that's something Nick had told him.
I don't know
Because he does say at the end. Okay,
we're getting ahead of
I'm sorry.
ourselves.
Okay, so anyway.
Whoa, spoiler alert, Nick's dead, April.
Yeah. So Ben Affleck is like, all right, I'll tell you how to rob this casino, but I want some hot chocolate and some fucking pecan pie.
Some hot chocolate.
It's cut to him eating it.
Oh,
with
classic
his
song.
hands.
Hot chocolate. Da-na-da-na-na. The Polar Express? No?
Oh, I forgot to mention during the sex scene earlier, they play "Let It Snow." A little bit of double entendre there.
But then, okay, so they're at this diner, and again, they're like beating Ben Affleck. He's got
like punching him.
in the middle of this crowded diner. He's got like blood pouring out of his nose. I'm just like, just clean your face, for God's sake.
Danny Trejo like hits him in the face.
Yeah.
But no, Charlize Theron tries to wipe his face, and he's like, "Get the fuck off me!" he really hates her, obviously, because he thinks she set this whole thing up.
Right. Okay. So he's trying to like pretend that he knows the layout of the casino. And he's like, oh yeah, the whatever they call the stash.
The thing is, they already have a map.
Yeah.
They've already cased the joint. And so I guess they want, like, what is he?
They want him to confirm like who goes where, but then he was like, he's like lying, and he's like, oh man, like, I worked there like 5 years ago. They've changed the layout of the place.
I don't know anything.
They must have like,
Yeah. And then Gary Sinise is
renovated.
like, well, I guess we don't need you then. By the way, his name is Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel.
Yeah. Gabriel, quote unquote, monster.
Yes. A monster truck because he drives a truck.
Yeah. These are all truck drivers.
With like lame flames on the side.
The establishing shot of his truck as they're driving it down the highway, like the Foley, like the sound effects for the truck are ridiculous.
It sounds like a dinosaur.
It sounds like a dinosaur and like a lion. It's like...
Yeah, I guess that's supposed to establish him as a bad dude.
I guess.
You also kept saying he looked like what's his name in Trainspotting.
Oh, he looks like Robert Carlyle, like something with Gary Sinise with long hair. It looks very weird. It's just like, and he's a very short man, so he's Ben Affleck is very tall, so he's wearing like lifts the entire time, and he's got this long hair. He looks like Robert Carlyle, kind of
a little bit,
yeah.
But yeah, so then Ben's like, well, I know like the signals that the security guys use. Don't kill me, please. So they go to the casino and they're like, what? They're gonna recognize me? And he's like, well, then you better get me a disguise. So they dress him up in like a rodeo cowboy get up and
so
a mustache.
stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
and
like a goatee and like he's got like kind of flamboyant.
So now we finally get to the casino and it's a crappy.
It is the
piece of
biggest
shit.
piece of shit you've ever seen.
It's a native casino that is run by Dennis Farina, who's
godsend.
I love him in this movie. Actually, I wish there was more of him.
He's great in every movie.
Yeah, he's got real stage presence and. He's really lifting. He's adding some levity, but also like he has such like gravitas to him.
Stage presence.
Yes.
What do you think of the Farina, Justin?
I love Farina. He rules.
He's
good in everything he did. Was he a guy that became an actor late? I'm trying to.
Yeah,
read
he's a cop. He's a retired cop, and then he became like an actor. And I'm kind of almost wondering maybe he was like one of those consultants, on movies, and
what
then
the like William Friedkin used to get.
Yeah, but he was such a character that they're like, oh, we got to put you in this movie, man. You're hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, hey there, asshole.
Yeah, he was. He was a police consultant on Michael Mann's Thief.
Oh, shit.
And Michael Mann cast him in a small role.
Oh, it's great.
Love it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, man. Him and Dennis Franz, they get the best accents.
I watch a lot of Farina because he has a big role in Snatch.
Yeah.
I also watch.
You got anything
Snatch
to
a lot.
declare? Yeah, don't go to fucking England.
It's like we're watching a Guy Ritchie film.
I'd always love, my friend would always do the thing he did in Get Shorty. Remember when he's leaving the airport and then he just walks to the curb and then the cab is like 30 feet away and he just points to in front of him and he snaps and then the cab pulls
Your
up.
friend would do that?
Would do that as a joke, and I'm like, that's the most obnoxious thing you could ever do.
Yeah, it's not a joke. I don't think they're in on it.
They're not in it. You just point to his feet.
Look like
and
a
go,
big shot.
and snap. It's like, I'm not walking to you. You're pulling up to me. Like,
So I guess the idea was that they were there to do recon.
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher shows up.
Yeah.
This is so
A
random.
2000
You
Ashton
got
Kutcher.
punked.
Yeah, he's in his punked era. He has this longish hair.
Didn't he have a beard?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a goatee that matches Ben Affleck's fake goatee.
Yeah, so Ben spots him. He switches outfits with him, gives him $100 in a way to kind of bamboozle the bad guys so he could run away.
Would you take $100 to switch a man's clothes?
No.
Not when they like almost beat him up and he's like, please don't kill me.
Yeah, it's like it's so obvious that he's being used as bait. It's like, okay, put on this costume and then just
Yeah, if
walk
someone was
out.
like, here's $100 if you switch costumes with me, I'd be like, no.
And Clarence Williams, that's his name, right? He says to the waitress,
he's kind of
he's on to him. He says to the waitress, he's like, hey, how are you? First of all, I love this waitress. Anytime anyone asks her how she is, she goes, I'm fucking freezing. And
Not very polite.
he's like, so when do they remodel this place? He's like, I worked here since it opened, never been remodeled. He's like, oh shit. And he goes and runs after him.
He immediately starts running.
Yeah. So
It's
he
funny.
knows that he's lying. And then there's a big chase scene outside. They roll down a hill a million times. Like it's a
I
Naked
love the
Gun
rolling
movie.
down the hill.
This was like
No.
something out of like
It's the
Hot Rod.
rundown.
Oh, the rundown, yeah.
Yeah, and Hot Rod has it as well. Where
snow
you just like
version.
roll down a hill. Because isn't it Ben Affleck roll down the hill and then somebody else rolls
Charlize.
down the hill?
Yeah,
too?
Charlize does as
yeah.
well.
And
doesn't,
a pretty
like, Gary
convincing
Sinise
stunt
come
person. But no, and then they end up on the ice, and they end up shooting the ice at them because he's trying to escape.
Yeah.
And they fall below the water, and then of
Now,
course
this made me want to ask a question. Did you guys ever go on ice that was cracking?
No.
no, I would be way too scared.
My stepbrother was riding a snowmobile and it went through the ice.
Ooh.
Did he
yeah.
fall in?
I don't think he did because he walked back home. So
Okay.
It may have like
Yeah.
cracked or something. That's like the number one reason for deaths on like snowmobiles, other than like running into a tree at night.
yeah,
Yeah.
Is like
going through
falling
the
into ice.
because there was a river behind where we live, so you
Yeah.
could just ride the snowmobile up and down.
Oh,
I've never ridden a snowmobile. I probably wouldn't because I'm afraid of like
funny
small
enough, we
vehicles.
had a snowmobile. I never rode it either, so only my stepbrothers did.
Yeah,
Never
I would
once,
never
yeah.
do that. Never on ice.
it
Never
just-
step
I
foot
would
on
never
ice.
want to. The ice is
It's
going to break.
No, I'm too afraid of that. I've seen it in too many movies. Like I wouldn't even walk on it. Of course,
Because like
not.
once you fall through ice, you're basically
dead.
dead.
Yeah,
you're dead.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I feel like snowmobiles are in the same camp to me as motorcycles, where it's like I don't need to be on this.
Yeah.
I'm too scared.
It's like, where do you have to go that fast?
Well, it's supposed to be fun. That's the idea.
I guess.
But
just going like an open field.
here's my question about this scene.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't Call of the Wild where it's all CG. How did they shoot this?
Oh, they probably,
Because it doesn't look like a green screen set. It looks like they're really outside in the winter.
It could be.
I
like
mean, they
outside
went to
in
the
winter.
winter, April, and they shot. That's how they did it.
Yeah, it could just be ice, like cutaway ice.
Yeah.
So you're saying they put Ben Affleck and Charlize Theron in freezing cold waters?
It could be
No,
freezing
no.
cold, but
They're probably in a tank to do that.
But it looked real, is what I'm saying.
it might be. They put like fake ice on top.
Not the scene where they're like underneath, but like where they're like being pulled out.
Sure,
Oh.
but they have like wetsuits, I'm sure.
Or maybe
Yeah,
they
yeah,
like
yeah.
have a hose and they filling it with warm water. Or
they
something?
probably have wetsuits with like
Yep.
hot water inside them or something like that.
They're
like
probably
temperature control.
wired.
They put
Yeah.
them. They put them in for like a second or so, pull them out, and then immediately get them into like a hot bath or something.
Yeah, so they pull them out of the water because Gary Sinise is like, that's my sister. And
Quote, unquote,
some
sister.
random guy shows up out of like an ice fishing.
what's going on?
And Ben Affleck's like, hey, get away from me.
Oh my God.
Hey,
buddy, get out of here!
it's dubbed, so I want to say maybe he talked normal and someone was like, hey, they wouldn't talk normally if they were just in ice
He's got,
cold.
like, hypothermia.
Make him sound weird.
I don't know. I think it's just bad.
Sounds like this.
Hey, buddy, get out of here!
And he's doing it into the next scene. And then they blow this guy away for no
Have you
reason.
guys ever gone ice fishing?
No,
No, I've
Never want to.
barely gone regular fishing.
never want to. I've been fishing when I was a kid, but
I've
against my wishes, and I don't really want to.
Against my wishes. I've only done it like on a dock. Like I've never gone into a boat and did it. Sounds boring. But, I mean,
I'm sure if you're in a pretty place.
Justin, have you done ice fishing?
No, never.
It,
Yeah, no.
It sounds so uncomfortable.
miserable.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I
You
just
go
was
to
like,
in
The
the-
grumpy old men do not make it look good. The
it
classic
feels like
grumpy old men.
you just go into a hut. They just want to get away from the wives, and they just want to
Yeah,
like
that's
drink.
all it is.
They just want to
Yeah.
drink in a hut and drill
Okay,
a hole.
but it's so cold.
But it's so cold.
Yeah.
In the hut, I bet you with like they have heaters and stuff, and it's like
Yeah, definitely.
warm. It doesn't melt the ice. It's fine. And it's like talk about their wives and drink whiskey.
Jack each other off. That's how you stay warm.
My wife won't do this for me, so
That's how you do it.
give me a
So it's still-
handy.
you're picturing Jack Lemmon, and I mean their wives are dead.
Jack
And
Lemmon and Walter Matthau.
Yeah.
just jacking each other.
They got Anne Margaret living next door to them.
This episode's brought to you by Blue Chew. We have to create weird scenarios.
What do
to
you
sell
think
it.
about this, Walter? Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't
He missed it. He was doing the jack off motion.
Yeah. Why do you think they call me Jack Lemmon?
Lemons aren't the only thing that I jack. Oh, math. Oh.
And he's like, cha-cha-cha. He's like, Jimmy Durante's here, too.
He goes, it's magic time.
He was in that Frosty the Snowman thing.
Jimmy Durante? Yes.
So the next scene is the famous dart scene.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which I like.
So in the director's cut, Ben Affleck gets hit by like 7 more darts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he gets hit by a lot of darts.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It didn't seem that
It's
excessive.
good. It's good as is. So, like, he's kind of hitting around him, and he's like, next time, you try and hit me. And he's like, I was trying to hit you. And then it goes in, like 2 of them go in.
I have it. Gabriel throws 2 further darts, and then another one. More darts hit Nick's back. So he gets hit by like 5 extra darts.
Oh, God.
But the thing is, darts, they're really not that sharp. They're not meant to be sharp. They're kind of like...
So are you, Colin, are you a dart guy? Because my dad's a big dart guy.
No, I'm not.
He loves
but
playing
I have
darts.
played darts.
Yeah.
I played darts a lot when I was a kid.
My whole family is like, into darts, but they don't have the sharpest tips. And if you threw
They're pretty sharp.
If you threw them at somebody,
could take an eye out.
Maybe with bare skin.
But the thing about darts is because they're meant to be thrown in an arc, not like straight.
Yeah,
that's
but
not how
they're
pros
also
throw them.
meant to go into that like kind of fiber board.
And Ben is like wearing a coat.
He's
is
wearing
he
a
not?
coat.
So it probably would barely go in.
All right, Colin, boot up that IMDb goof.
Chat GPT.
We need
Would this happen?
What was that show where they would like disprove
Mythbusters.
things? Mythbusters.
Oh, I hate that show.
Yeah, we got a
Boo.
Mythbusters.
You would have to
this.
sharpen the dart, and you would have to throw it very hard for it to go through. Like
Maybe Gary Sinise, there's a deleted scene in the director's cut where he's like, I'm a pro
Sharpening.
dart player.
that's what they call him, monster. He just sharpens his like darts.
I almost made it to the Olympics.
but then I
think they have darts at the Olympics.
Then I got thrown out for
Yeah, they don't have
Darting.
breakdancing because they're cowards.
my darts were too
Honestly,
sharp.
that's got to be at the Olympics,
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty
They have
sure.
sharpshooting.
darts?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Let's
one
look.
rotating.
Darts Olympics. I'm going to look right now.
There was one rotating
bowling.
thing.
Nope,
like-
they are not at the Olympics.
Oh.
Okay, so like breakdancing came into the Olympics. They're doing one rotating thing, I think, per.
So one weird event per Olympics.
Exactly. Some joke event per Olympics.
So darts could come back.
Why? And here's the thing. Everything is a joke event.
It's true.
It's just, we've just accepted that this is a canonized sport.
Yeah,
You ever
It's
seen
true, you're right.
speed walking?
Do
That
you-
looks pretty funny.
Do you think the ancient Greeks or Romans did breakdancing? I don't think so.
I think
guess
so.
not.
Dancing?
Maybe when they had too much like lead in their wine, they like started twitching around on the ground.
So
Oh, wait. We're getting to the big twist of the movie,
all right.
aren't we?
Well, they tie Ben Affleck up and he escapes, and then he sees Charlize Theron and Gary Sinise in the pool making whoopee.
Sweet.
Sweet love.
Seemingly incestuous love.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
like,
she-
wait a minute.
yeah, and
I
then-
was screaming at the TV, April. You can back me up on
Oh,
this. Remember?
yeah.
I was like, but they're brother and sister.
Yeah,
what the
he
hell?
definitely didn't know about that. So she's like, hey, we have to be smart about this. And he's like, hey, Gary Sinise is like, oh my God, because she's like, get the fuck away from me. You almost let me die out there. And he's like, when you fell below the ice, I wanted to put a knife in my throat. You're everything to me. So he's like, I swear I was going to get you out, baby. And
she like rips
and then
off her-
she rips her fucking bathing suit top off, and you get to see her without a top on.
Well, I didn't
Ben-
see it. I looked away.
Ben Affleck was, well, you're married.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not
couldn't
married,
do
so I
it.
can look at
Yeah.
If you're watching the movie, Emily has to be in the room.
Yeah. I need to get permission
Yeah.
first.
So
Even though I literally watch pornography and Emily's like, what are you watching? I'm like, it's for the Important Cinema Club.
I swear it's for the podcast.
Yeah.
it's for the
every
podcast.
time.
That's what like Will tells
Pants
his
around
wife
my
all the time.
ankles.
So I was convinced. I'm like, there's got to be like twists and twists. So like, I'm like, they're putting on a performance for Ben Affleck. You know?
Oh, you thought they were playing like 4D chess?
Yeah.
here.
Well,
You thought that was a performance?
yeah.
Well, kind of, but
So
kind
in
of,
this situation, we didn't say that Ben Affleck was tied up in
Okay,
his room
yeah.
and he escaped.
Yes.
So he escaped. So nobody knows this. And this is like the dumpiest hotel. Is this like attached to the?
I love how shitty this hotel looks. Did we mention where it's shot? It's BC, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's
Vancouver.
right. Yeah. Gary Sinise also, during the dart scene, screams about I shouldn't be in this shitty hotel in fucking Michigan. So even the character knows.
Did you guys notice while he's screaming? There's a sweet Street Fighter 2 pinball machine behind him.
I did see something behind him, but I didn't know that's what it was. That's pretty cool.
The whole is it like a theme motel because it's all done like a wizard's castle?
I don't think so. Okay. It just kind of looks dumpy and shitty.
But all the wallpaper on the inside of the rooms is like kind of
stone.
Castle stone.
It's like Wong Kar-wai. He's like, John Frankenheimer's like, I need this special paper. It needs to be perfect.
But it looks like when you go to Niagara Falls and then you go to those like hotels that have theme rooms, like the lover's room, and it's got like a heart-shaped, like gross hot tub and stuff.
You mean the one in Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, like that.
The
just
deleted scene in Dumb and
shag
Dumber.
rug and stuff like that.
I hate that scene. It ruins it.
I guarantee you they still have those cheesy hotel rooms as far as nostalgia goes.
I bet you they're so disgusting, and they have like shag rug everywhere, and it's just stinks of grossness.
Is that like people renting them ironically?
I bet you, yeah. I bet they've kept going because of
that. Some people like it, but it's like the heart-shaped hotel. Sorry, the heart-shaped hot tub. That's like I remember like Superman 2 had that.
Oh yeah, Niagara
It's
Falls.
Obviously a thing. Yeah, Niagara Falls. Yeah,
I bet you that's kept going like into the 2000s because it's people renting them ironically.
Just ironically.
Yeah, just ironically, and then they're like, "Ew, this is gross."
Yeah,
it's like, hey, let's go to Circus in Vegas.
Oh, Circus rules.
Have you been there lately?
I went there.
Wait, have you stayed there?
No. When we went, I was like, we should have stayed here.
No,
we stayed at the MGM hotel.
No, Justin.
You can't.
Have you stayed there?
No.
But
okay, so you don't know.
We've been there. We've walked around, and we watched a YouTube video about a guy who stayed there. It's bad.
The most disgusting hotel you've ever seen.
I love it. I had a big smile on my face.
All right. Well,
ironically,
we went there and it was just horrible parents who were like chain smoking and holding their like stroller.
We saw old people with like IV bags at slot machines.
Yeah, and like screaming at their kids like, "Go play in the ball pit!" And then they had like a stroller. Meanwhile, they're like smoking and gambling. And then, apparently the rooms still have like CRT TVs and like blood.
Oh, I like that.
Blood on the walls.
And like when you're checking in, there's like a huge lineup, like you're getting in line for a roller coaster. Like it's like hours and hours long just to check in.
It's just like everything is just covered in filth, and like the elevators have like blood sprays on them. Oh, it's gross.
Yeah. But back to the movie. Anyway. So I think we're at the heist.
Yeah. So they decide, well, first of all, I guess the movie opens up with like a kind of flash forward, right? We see the aftermath.
Right. The dead Santas.
Yeah. We don't know the context.
So back in the day when my parents rented this from Blockbuster, that was the only scene I saw. And I was like, why are all the Santas dead? And I was like, I'm not watching this movie. And that's all I saw. I was actually, I think I saw a little bit of the end scene too, the end reveal, but I didn't really know what was going on.
Were you old enough to know that like Santa Claus wasn't real at that point?
Well, this was 2000, so I was 13.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Santa's not real?
What? Why are there 5 Santas?
But yeah,
they're all Santa's helpers. It's very clear.
My big problem with
decoys.
The movie at this point is Gary Sinise and his gang. They know he's been lying. So why do they feel like they need him for anything? And there's even a point where he says to Charlize, like, why do we still need him? And she's like convincing him, like, I guess because they're like, hey, we just need another body or something.
I don't get it either, because like Clarence Williams immediately is onto him.
Yeah.
Knows because of the layout of the thing, blah, blah, blah. So they have no reason to trust him.
During the dart scene, he's getting angry at him for lying. So every evidence is pointing to him not being Nick.
Yes.
And yet they just keep going.
They keep pretending that he still is, or I don't know.
The big thing with Ben Affleck's character is he realizes, because Charlize tells him, oh, these guys have never robbed anything before. Mm-hmm. And I have. So I actually do, I guess, have some sort of knowledge that will somehow pull this off, which doesn't really end up happening anyway. But they Gary Sinise points a gun at him like for the empty time, and he shoots it. Oh, and water comes out. It's a squirt gun. Ain't that funny? So when they're in the...
But then he fills it with alcohol.
He fills it with alcohol because he wants to get drunk during this heist, I guess.
Sure.
So the heist begins, and they're all dressed
The heist goes wrong instantly.
Okay, instantly.
Yeah,
They're all dressed as Santas.
Like, this is something out of, like... all I'm thinking of is, like, Santa Claus from Trading Places, like Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
It was just, like, the skeeziest scumbag Santa.
One of the best cinematic Santas.
Yeah. Yes, it's true.
Where he's eating the fish on the subway.
Oh,
so good. So good. So good.
Disgusting. And they all come into this, like, casino, and, like, there's literally, like, 4 people in this casino.
There's like waitresses and like maybe like 10 people.
There's more staff than there is people.
They cause a hubbub. Members of the gang get killed instantly by the staff members, the security guys.
Yeah.
They're blowing shit up. And there is some, there's squibs, there's explosions.
There's some
people
good
get set
carnage
on
here.
fire.
Yeah.
I am happy with the amount of action violence.
This is my favorite scene. I like one of the Santas has 2 guns for some reason. He's blowing people away.
Ben Affleck is like squirting booze in his own mouth.
He doesn't care.
Dennis
He's like
Farina is like, doing his thing up in his room, and so he's convinced them that he has a safe of extra money.
Okay, who's convinced who?
Oh, Ben has convinced Gary Sinise
That there's something called a powwow safe. And it's like, okay, forget the room where they store all the money.
Which they do rob.
How much money do you think is there?
They say $5 million. No way.
I'm going for $1 million. A casino, even if it's a shitty casino, it has to have enough money to, perpetuate itself.
There's like 3 people in this place. No one's taken their money.
Right now. It's normally busier.
Yeah.
And that's why they're robbing it, by the way, folks. They're robbing it on Christmas Eve because it's dead. And they think there's going to be less security on stuff. Okay.
You know, what's funny about like Christmas time or any holidays is there's always more people because they're sad and depressed and want to do other stuff. I remember working at a grocery store and like being like, oh, it's Halloween. There won't be anybody. So many. It was so busy.
Well, grocery store, yes.
Yeah. Just wanted to do anything but be home.
Oh,
I worked at a bar, a sports bar, and I did work Christmas Eve pretty dead.
Really?
It was pretty, but we didn't have nobody, but it wasn't a full house or anything.
I think I remember my mom told me a story. It was like some diner when she was like young in Toronto, and then one of my dad's friends used to work at the diner or something as like a chef. And then on Christmas Day, that's when all the sad kind of...
Well, I those are the people I saw at the sports bar.
The lonely people kind of...
Sad, lonely people drinking booze, eating wings.
Yeah, and then some like guy tried to like kill himself in the diner, like cut his wrist with like, he grabbed a chef's knife or something, and they all like held him down, and it was just like, oh my God almighty. That's like... Anyway... So
on that note, Merry Christmas.
To go with what you said, Justin, I also used to work at a grocery store, and Thanksgiving, you'd think that would be quiet. No.
Wait, but we got to be specific.
Yeah.
The fake Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It was insanely busy though, because everybody was buying last minute stuff that they didn't grab.
I'm not surprised about that. So Dennis Farina. Okay, so Ben Affleck has built up this
powwow safe.
He's like, there's something in Dennis Farina's office called a powwow safe he's been skimming money off the top for years. So he's got this stash, and it's like millions. He's like, oh yeah, he's got thousands, millions maybe. I'm like, really? That's a big range.
You're skimming millions?
That's a big range.
Yeah.
It's
now,
like, why
I
are you
probably
keeping
missed it. Reindeer Games experts, though, will know, but like, how did Ben Affleck made up the powwow safe?
Okay, so yeah, this is what we're so confused about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he's like, okay, where is it? Like, Sinise is like, where is it? He's like, it's behind the picture. And then Gary Sinise like
behind his bar or whatever.
Behind the bar. So he opens up the bar and he's like, all right, there's a safe. And Ben Affleck looks relieved.
Yes,
like,
so was it just dumb luck that he just figured that he would have that?
Yes.
I've watched the movie twice in 3 days. I don't recall him being told that there was a powwow safe.
Yeah.
So they think that Nick mentioned it to Ben Affleck at some point.
Okay.
That's what that's what I'm thinking.
But it's never made clear.
It's
like,
never
he doesn't mention
explicitly
it yet.
in the movie.
But he looks relieved, like they found it.
He does look relieved.
Like he's just bluffing.
And then Dennis Farina walks up to it.
They get Dennis Farina. They're like, open it. You know the combination. And then he's like, okay, I opened it. Oh,
he's got Uzi.
Double Uzi.
He goes, here's your powwow. He turns around, blows away everybody except Gary Sinise.
Yeah, he starts shooting everybody. So yeah, a powwow, right? Save, I guess.
You can't say powwow anymore. It's not politically correct.
Is it not?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, Dennis Farina.
What if you're writing like an old Batman cartoon or something like pow?
Well, I mean, okay, if you're writing an old Batman cartoon, it's kind of like saying the expression, which you very common. It's like, oh man, he's off the reservation. It's like you can't say that. It's like, what? Oh no, I can't.
No,
what does that even
he
mean?
Canceled his reservation at the restaurant. He's off the reservation.
No, off the reservation means that like an indigenous person is off the reservation.
Okay, but is that like a common expression?
Yeah, yes. It is. You never heard that?
Well,
not. Does that mean that someone is like off their rocker or?
Like, like off their rocker.
Okay, no,
like,
I didn't. I'm not actually.
No, they were invited to the restaurant. Now I don't want them there anymore. They're off their
they're
reservation.
off my reservation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dennis Farina has some other one-liner, like when he's like shooting over the balcony. He's like, "Merry Christmas, motherfuckers," or something like that.
April, I need to go through other terms I'm now going to say that are not politically correct.
That we're going to state in this podcast.
Well, I can think of a couple more.
Yep.
But yeah, like
it's
again,
like,
big
Happy
shootout.
Christmas, you fucks.
Big shootout. He does get killed, unfortunately.
I do love how he automatically.
Rest in peace, Dennis Farina.
They beat him up a lot in this movie, but then at one point he switches.
I don't want to go back to Las Vegas.
Yeah, he has like big teeth. Like they switch him to like, I guess, fake teeth
that are like falling out.
Yeah, they've like busted his teeth up. So at one point we were shooting the Uzi. Looks like he has like gigantic like mask teeth in. Like, yeah, somebody stop me, asshole.
Oh man, the mask is here.
Smoking.
No wait, yeah, the mask says somebody stop me, right?
Yeah, that's
somebody
right.
Stop me.
That's right.
Do not go in there. That is Ace Ventura.
That's Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Justin, you're getting.
No, I knew it. I was just trying to make it clear for
they're
people.
Such distinct characters.
Colin,
if only Jim Carrey made a Christmas movie or two we could watch.
Oh, we may have already watched.
Can you believe that they made? Well, he's made like two, but. They're making a fucking another Charles Dickens like Christmas Carol with
not just one, two.
With Johnny
you haven't heard
Depp.
about this? It was Johnny Depp, directed by Ty West. Two good men. Yeah. But also the director of Nosferatu and yes,
Robert Eggers.
It's dueling Christmas Carol movies. Yes.
No.
And do you know there was a Dark Christmas Carol movie? Like it was a TV series.
Yeah, remember we watched a trailer for that, and it was like
directed by Guy Pearce.
It was, and Guy Pearce played Scrooge, and it was
that's
like
right.
He's
like I'm wearing my old makeup from Prometheus.
No. There was like he was like raping someone's wife or some shit.
God.
And it was really dark. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that one ends with him going like, "I can't change. I'm too far along now." Like, that's the big twist from it. Yeah,
I
think he helps Tiny Tim, I believe, at the end, if I recall correctly.
Helps him
but
into
he's like,
his
I can't
grave.
change. Yeah.
Wow.
It should be illegal to like do any more movies based on that story. Like, just
no.
stop.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm getting a little tired of everything being so cynical, and I know it's a reflection of the world we live in.
I have a little film for you called what's that musical that stars Will Ferrell and
the Christmas
Ryan
movie?
Reynolds? Spirited.
Oh, is that
okay.
a Christmas Carol?
I was thinking of
ripoff?
Schmigadoon for some reason.
Yeah. So April, knowing you'd like this. Colin's gonna hate it. Basically it's like there's a whole organization that every year they pull a Christmas Carol on someone, and it's like a big organization, and they have to do Ryan Reynolds, who's like a real jerk, and he just doesn't want to do it.
You don't say.
And the person that's in charge of it is Will Ferrell, who we learn was the original Ebenezer Scrooge.
Sounds
Oh
awful.
no, is he like immortal?
But I know it's a musical.
No, he's like a ghost. Yeah, because they're. I think it's fun. I like it.
My sister watched it the year it came out, and she was like, "It's fantastic. You got to see it." So,
you're gonna like it. Yeah.
No, you won't like it.
Yeah,
Why
no.
would you say that?
Colin.
Oh, you want to watch it?
Keep it 50 feet away from Colin unless you want to hear him be like, ugh, or like rolling his eyes.
Does it have like ska Christmas music in it?
Well, speaking of like darker,
it's very Broadway and like schmaltzy.
Hey, I love that
did
kind of crap.
Lin-Manuel do the songs?
Oh, no.
Does he rap? No, I don't think so.
My
speaking-
brother, my brother.
Speaking of darker Christmas carols, I did watch that The Man Who Invented Christmas, where Dan Stevens plays not Scrooge, but
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens, and it has some darker stuff to it, but it was pretty good actually.
Boy,
I
Dan
believe that was a
Stevens.
Canadian production because I remember it being nominated for some
What, like a Gemini?
With the Canadian Screen Award.
Canadian Screen Award. It is. It says here. Who directed it? Bharat Naruli. Okay.
Oh, he directed Ryan's Babe.
Oh,
No, I wish.
no, that guy was like it was like a doctor.
Yeah, he's like a doctor, PhD.
Oh, it was an Irish-Canadian co-production. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, well, we got to get to the thrilling conclusion of
Do we really?
Reindeer
Oh, yeah.
Games. I mean,
we're in it.
twist upon twist.
Too many twists.
You best start believing in
Our Christmas episodes are always the longest.
I know,
And that's why we're coming to Jingle All the Way, not 2, part 2, where we watch it again.
Jingle All the Way.
No.
I don't know if it's our longest episode, but it's that
I
and the
think so.
Grinch is also a really long episode.
Okay, so did I tell you guys that big outing? I'm going back to the Grinch review cinema with Mike Wood and Mark
No.
Hansen. Yeah, it's playing. It's free on December 16th.
I thought that
No.
maybe you were presenting it like
No.
on
Why
stage.
I
would
would
you do
never.
that? Did I tell you when my friend he texted me after he listened to the Grinch episode?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Man, it's like you guys just got in a fight before the episode started."
No,
That was
we
the
watched the
that was the
Grinch.
energy in the
And
on the podcast.
I want to say that was like a morning record too. I don't
know.
think
I
that
can't
was an
remember.
evening.
Yeah, he
so
said
we were
it-
extra.
He said we were
grumpy.
extra, like, kind of like we just got in a fight. And we were all yelling at one another, and then we had to record, and then it was just like this tension in the air.
So Justin, why are you putting yourself through this?
Because Mark Hansen said he hasn't seen the movie since he saw it in theaters. So, all right, we're watching it again.
Oh man.
And I asked Mike Wood, and I was like, if anybody likes it, Mike does. And he's like, meh, I'm okay on it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm like, we're doing it.
I guarantee you that's going to be a theater full of people who love it. Who
Yeah,
grew
I
up
know.
on
I
it.
want to hear just raucous laughter
Yeah.
throughout the theater. I want to do a big Christmas special where all the podcasts I'm on do a little something. So
No, it's going to be that, and then immediately people are going to go from there to like the Niagara Falls hotels and get the love room.
Oh, so you're saying?
I
people
thought
are
you meant
gonna be
like
ironic.
jump off the.
No, it's just well that too
Jump
maybe.
into the-
Yeah, it's just all that. It's like ironic, a whole day of ironic fucking.
I want to be Sam Neill at the end of In the Mouth of Madness, just watching the Grinch.
People younger than us love that Grinch.
I know.
But
Did we ever get any comments of people being like, "How could you
dare
not
you?"
like it?"
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I
No.
don't think so. Okay. So
Yeah, Ron Howard.
Reindeer
Hey,
Games.
I'm Ron Howard. I agree with Justin's assessment of this movie.
All right. So the whole gang is dead except for Gary Janice.
Gary Janice.
Gary Janine.
Gary Sinise and Charlize Theron.
Hey, I hired Gary Sinise. Oh no, it's Gary
No,
Janine.
you idiot. That's his Italian
Not
counterpart.
Italian.
Gary Janice.
Hello, it's me, Gary Janine. I was in Of Mice and Dogs. Oh, in Mice and Dogs? Oh no.
At a Forrest Gump.
Some people say I'm better than the original. Okay. So
Forresti Gumpino.
Have you heard my band, Lieutenant Dan's rocking band?
Lieutenante Danino.
Yeah.
they've got Ben.
You can tell we're recording late.
Yeah. We're getting all like
It's an
punch
evening.
drunk.
It's an evening. It's
God.
almost 9 p.m. It's almost my bedtime. Okay, so they have Gary Sinise's big monster truck, and they have a car in it. I don't know
Yeah.
how that happened, but
That's
they
their
have
getaway
Ben,
car.
and they're like, "Hey, get at gunpoint." And they reveal that, we're not brother and sister. We're actually banging.
I mean, we
and
knew that though, watching them bang.
the audience did, yes. I get, and also Ben did, so
Yeah,
it's not
he
a
did.
not a big reveal. So yeah, no wonder there's an extra reveal. Anyway, so he reveals this, and Charlize Theron is like revealing her whole plan of her and Gary Sinise wanted to rob a casino, so they found, or no. I don't even know what her plan was.
I think
to
they
him.
found someone who worked there and created a relationship so they would have an in.
But it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm dating a truck driver it was a bad dude. Hey, Mr. Truck Driver, I got an idea. how about we just write prisoners and find one of them who happens to know information about robbing something.
Or this casino specifically that we
There's no way
rob.
they would have known anyway.
So blah, blah,
So
blah.
blah, blah, blah.
She lets slip.
Yeah, she lets slip that because she's like, hey, Rudy, don't act all on your high horse. You fucked your cellmate's girl, 2 days after he was shivved. He's like, wait a second.
I
never said he was shivved. I said he was killed. She's like, whatever. And Gary Sinise is like, huh? And then she has a great line. Which is, I think, something along the lines of, fucking men. And then she blows him away.
Shoots Gary Sinise.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, Gary Sinise.
So it's like, wait a minute, how would she know that he was shivved unless she like orchestrated it? Blah blah blah.
And then who
comes whistling around the corner?
They whistle Silver Bells.
It's Nick.
From the beginning. That guy. Exactly.
That guy.
By the way, I heard that he was hired because he wasn't like super recognizable, and which would make sense because if it was like Christopher Walken or something, you'd be like, well, he's coming back.
Or Matt Damon.
My girlfriend, Charlize Theron.
Man, do you know that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are getting together? There's a new movie coming to Netflix in January. And you know who directed it? Joe Carnahan.
Oh,
He's
no.
back. Wait, what is he famous for?
He sucks. He's really bad. He did, actually, I like The Gray, but he also did The A-Team, Smoking Aces, Boss Level.
Smoking
The Gray,
Aces
that wolf
sucked.
movie?
Yeah,
That
that was
wolf
actually
movie.
pretty good.
Smoking
Narc is
Aces
pretty good, too.
Not good.
Wait, didn't he start off with... Narc.
Blood, Bullets, and Octane was his first movie.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
Narc with Ray Liotta.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
that was
okay.
good.
I like that movie.
You know what? The only one I didn't like was Smoking Aces.
Oh, but he did a lot since then that you haven't seen. Like Cop Shop, Shadow Force, Not Without Hope.
I think Cop Shop was like
wait.
on our list for a while.
Was that Gerard Butler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
we never
man,
we
we
didn't
gotta see
watch
that.
it. Yeah. Do we?
Yeah. It's like the
Whoa,
patron
he made a
saint.
movie that stars Zachary Levi. When did
Oh,
that come
no.
out? Yeah, called Not Without
Was
Hope.
it Harold
It's a
in the Purple Crayon?
Oh, man, I wish.
Joe Carnahan's.
Gee, this movie does not exist. And it came out. I've never heard of it before. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, so Nick is revealed, and they reveal the whole plan.
And it is
that
so convoluted.
They were in on it the whole time. The whole thing was orchestrated because he happened to get arrested on a manslaughter charge. That's true. But Charlize Theron was his his girlfriend
who worked at the bar where he killed someone.
and also where she served Gary Sinise and his gang of gun-running truckers
Who were always complaining that they just wanted to like get into a big score.
who talked a big game. And so their idea was, he's like, hey, I'm in jail for 2 years. Why not just let her bang this trucker and pull off the heist that I always wanted to? And I guess in theory, it makes sense because he's like, why not just let somebody else do the heist for me? I don't even have to do it. To which I say, he's willing to put Charlize Theron in danger about 10 million times in this movie.
Yes.
Like in so many different situations where she almost died.
But the fact is, like, why did they need Ben Affleck?
They didn't.
I
They
don't
didn't.
understand.
He just needed a special skill, and then it would make sense.
But he brought
right?
nothing to it.
Exactly.
He brought
So it's
nothing
like
to it.
was it just like he just happened to be a cellmate and they were just going to pull in whoever his cellmate
He was just trying to bait him into because they needed a body.
Yeah, and seemingly at the end, she's like, 5 Santas had to walk out, so we just needed somebody.
Do they?
There has to be an easier way to do this.
Yeah,
I know.
It
Well,
makes
Gary
no
Sinise's
sense.
plan is we're going to put you in this car and in the Santa suit, and they're going to find you, and they're going to assume that the money burnt up. Okay, and we're taking it, so they won't try and find us, which is stupid. But then so I guess their plan is to do the same thing.
Yeah. So this is my favorite part. I mean,
The reveal?
One of you can take Dennis Farina or whatever, but this is my favorite part. The end, the kind of revenge section where they put Ben Affleck in the car inside the truck, and they're like dousing it in gasoline. They're like, "We're going to put you in a Santa suit. We're going to set the car on fire and throw you off this cliff." They're going to think that you just drove off, you died, and the money burned up. And this is where everything goes wrong. Ben Affleck, of course, is like a car thief.
He had a knife in his pocket.
He hot wires the car. And
he says,
never
trust a car thief.
Never put a car thief
behind the wheel.
And then he reverses back up into the truck and crushes Nick's legs. Sorry.
And his dick, I think.
Yeah. And then Charlize Theron is horrified. She's like, no!
Yeah.
She starts shooting at him. Meanwhile, the car is on fire. And then he just drives into Charlize Theron. She falls down onto the hood and catches on fire and she's screaming. And then he jumps out the car. The car goes off the cliff, explodes. It's amazing. This is hilarious. This turned me all around on the movie. I'm like, I love this movie now. This is great.
It's not over yet, but can I say, okay, all right, maybe this movie's not that bad after all. I had a good time watching it. But a couple of things that were my favorite. What's his name? Clarence Williams?
Yeah.
His death scene where he sees that Ben has the gun filled with what he thinks is water, and then he, for some reason, just lights a cigarette, and then he shoots him because it's whiskey, and he just goes up instantly like a tinderbox.
Like a squirt of whiskey.
That's a really fun death.
Yeah.
And I also like the line earlier in the movie when Ben Affleck is mad at Charlize because she deceived him, and he's like, I had better sex in prison.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun one-liners in this, some better than others, but so
you're taking all the good things. You're leaving nothing for Justin.
he said he
I
liked
already
the heist scene.
Oh,
The
okay,
heist
okay.
sequence, yeah.
That is pretty fun.
I also loved Farina, as I said before.
Yeah.
He's just like...
I also like, there's a lot of Christmas stuff. They're always referencing Christmas in
is.
it. It's not just in the background as
no
hanging.
There's kind
It's
of a
front and
stretch in the
center.
middle where you kind of miss it, but then they'll just have a song in the background, a decoration. I was actually surprised how Christmassy this is.
Yeah.
And very early in the movie, Garrison says, I ain't playing no Reindeer Games.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's so good.
So then not only does Charlize Theron go off and explode, Nick...
I wish you saw her face in Golden.
Oh, yeah. Coming right towards the camera. That would have been amazing. I would only love it if she turned into a mannequin on fire, on the.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It would have been amazing.
No dummies in this, unfortunately.
So then, poor Nick with his crushed legs is stuck inside the truck, inside the monster.
I think he's unconscious though.
No,
at
he's
a
yelling
point,
at Ben
he's
Affleck.
like, "Hey, I'll split the money."
He's
with
like, "Come
ya."
on!" He's like, "Ben Affleck, you think I cared about Charlize Theron? Come on, we'll split the money." And then he's like, "Whatever, believe this," and he shuts the door on him, and then reverses the truck over the cliff, and then Nick is unconscious immediately.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
He's sliding down, and then the truck, as it goes over the cliff, is it's like in Jaws when Jaws. It's
yeah.
I know it's
or Duel specifically because it's a sound effect from Duel.
Yeah, that's
yes,
right.
and it's a really great miniature.
It's really well done.
We saw miniature in the credits, and
terrific.
it looked great.
Yeah, blows up real good. And then Ben Affleck, they have flashback narration back to the beginning of the movie. He's like, all I want to do is just go back to my parents' place or whatever.
Watch the game with my dad and eat leftovers for 6 months.
Yeah.
It's like the ending of Raising Arizona. You just see a fantasy sequence of what probably happened.
It's great, though. He does a really great thing here.
He's walking around town. He's going through everyone's mailbox and he's putting in a big wad of cash, probably $10K in each one.
Honestly, that gave me a little bit of the warm fuzzies because that's really nice. And I'm sure he probably kept some of the money for himself, but that's an awesome thing to do.
It's great. But it feels like this ending was cut severely. Justin, tell us what the...
Oh, it's basically the same.
Oh,
I don't
really?
think there's much. Yeah. There's a cutaway to him at dinner with family, and it's probably a fantasy sequence.
Yeah,
That's pretty
but
much it.
They show that. So he's putting in the money and then it just cross-dissolves to him
Just him sitting at the table. Yeah, it does.
I thought that was literal, but it was they
No.
must have cut some, him going to his parents' place or whatever.
No, it just crosses
Really?
off. That's why it's kind of like a fantasy, or is it not?
Oh, I don't know, because he's wearing that stinky Santa suit that...
Yeah, it
so
almost
just
seems like it's happening in his mind.
Oh, okay. I didn't take it that way.
Well, who knows? And then he smiles to the camera and the most smarmiest, awful smile ever.
I just have the... one of the
movie
three
over.
notes that I have for this entire thing is ugly smile, and it's we should never see his teeth this close. It's I could see his plaque, and it's so gross.
Yeah, and it's that weird sentimental Home Alone music at the end, which is Again, is that supposed to be funny because of the movie that we just saw?
Do you think John Frankenheimer is like...
This movie has tone issues because it was test audienced to death.
Yeah, it's a Miramax film too, so
Exactly.
old Harvey Scissorhands was all over it.
So if it was allowed to be what it was originally supposed to be,
would it have been better? I don't know.
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
I think even if it was longer,
maybe we should check it out next Christmas.
But is that the definitive version?
Well, it's the director's cut.
But was it like
he said?
I thought in that video we watched, it was like he was able to cobble together pretty much what he wanted, because
it sounded like this is the movie that I wanted to do, kind of thing.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of little changes to it too. It's not just like new scenes inserted into it.
But he was kind of coming off of Ronin, which is weird because that movie was fucking amazing. Like I really liked Ronin.
And that was well received.
It was well received, but then the studio, because he was coming off of Island of Dr. Moreau before that, like didn't trust him, and they had him shoot like so many different endings of that movie. Started screening it.
I'm not saying he's like the greatest director ever, but if someone like John Frankenheimer, who has such a huge long career, they're pulling that shit on him.
He's an old man now. They're like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing.
That's the thing.
Are they doing that with Martin Scorsese?
No. Well, that's different. John Frankenheimer is like someone who clocks in from 9 to 5.
He's no Marty Scorsese.
No.
And 2 years after this movie came out, he died.
Yeah.
Frankenheimer.
He did direct. This was not the last thing he directed because he also made a Clive Owen short film made for BMW.
He did one of those. The driver.
I know those.
Speaking of that, Joe Carnahan directed one because I have the DVD of it that you could order directly from BMW.
Shit.
Is that the one with Madonna in it?
Yeah, it's like Guy Ritchie.
That's the Guy Ritchie one.
Oh, good, right.
Jason Statham is in one.
And what's wild is that so they're directed by Tony Scott, Joe Carnahan, Wong Kar-wai, Ang Lee, Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, John Frankenheimer, and John Woo.
No shit.
That's great.
And they forced everyone to do audio commentary on those, including Wong Kar-wai.
Oh no!
Is he someone who never does audio commentary?
Never. No, he doesn't communicate very much. So
God.
So that's Reindeer Games.
You know what? I had a lot of fun watching this movie.
I did also. As I said, because we had some scheduling issues, I ended up watching this twice. Not sad about it. Honestly, it's kind of like a throw on in the background Christmas movie.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, but it just has enough cheese and stuff going on that it's just like, oh God.
I did find obviously things frustrating about the movie, but I guess overall,
it's just like a scuzzy thriller. That's all it is. It's not trying to be anything more than
exactly.
that.
So. I could see. I was saying to April, it's like Die Hard and a casino. Like they'd be pitching it like that way. But I don't know. It's very entertaining. It's got Dennis Farina.
Yeah, and so if you can watch it, I mean, obviously, if you can see the director's cut, watch that. I can't speak to it, but I feel like that's probably
we couldn't find it anywhere.
We could barely find the regular version, at least in Canada. Like it's available, but again with ads, and there's a lot of ads, folks. It's like 10 ad breaks for the movie, like 3 to 4 commercials each. The only way to watch it without ads streaming is to buy it off YouTube or some other thing.
I wasn't going to do that.
I don't even know what it was. So
I don't know. I might know.
So, are you going to go for it? Are you going to play the Reindeer Games one more time?
I'll get the director's cut. April, might get it for you Christmas.
Ayo, Blu-ray, 4K.
Here's the thing. The director's cut, just get her the DVD. How much can that be? That's one that I would see all the time.
I bet you if you look that up
that was like a Walmart
$40
bin.
Yeah, it was everywhere. And it was always in like triple packs too.
Yeah. I love
it's
the
like
Frankenheimer triple pack.
No, and it's like sexier than ever. That's how
I don't know if the director's cut is on the Blu-ray version of it.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, it is because there's an audio commentary on it.
All right,
so
great.
I think that's probably there's a really shitty Blu-ray that looks like the Canadian only version. Oh, you can get it for $18 off of.
That's not too bad.
Put it under the tree.
Commentary track from Harvey Weinstein.
Oh no, there is one by John Frankenheimer, but he's very old.
Well, yeah,
cut
it would
this
have been
crap out.
Very
it was boring.
Unfortunately, before his death. So, if you want to email the podcast, we're at nosuchthingasabadmovie@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Bluesky at nosuchthingpod. And we have a Patreon, patreon.com/no such thing as a bad movie. If you are subscribed at the $5 level, you will get a little bonus episode every 2 weeks, so you can get content every week. And we just recorded an episode talking about Christmas albums, 3 specifically. I'm not going to spoil it. But we went a little off book this week and we talked about Christmas stuff. And it was a really good episode. So check that out. And if you want to find me, I'm on Bluesky, Instagram, YouTube at April@Mansky.
I need to highlight the tagline for this Reindeer Games poster. The trap is set. The game is on.
Oh, no. Do you think at the end, so the director's cut, it was like they just cut to them in like a diner and then
Gary Sinise's still alive.
No, he pulls off his like hoodie and he's like, the game is on.
The game is on. And he's sitting with Charlize Theron and Nick, whoever that actor is.
No, it's him and no, it's actually it's Robert Carlyle as Gary Sinise's brother.
He's back, yeah.
He's like, that's right.
Evil twins.
Irish brother?
I'm your Scottish
brother. I have the same haircut. Where can they find you, Justin?
You can find me on any social medias, Justin DeClue, and you can find me on December 20th. I'm doing my 12-hour holiday movie Mind Melter, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the website where that will be taking place, follow me on social media.
You can find me on all the stuffs, Sergeant Zima, SGTZIMA.
Thanks for joining us. I hope you're having a great December. Stay tuned for more holiday content. We
got one more. Well, we got a good one next week.
Well, we'll go into January, I think, so maybe all 3 of us can pick a Christmas movie. If you're
comes so Santa Claus.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, everybody.
Tune in to the Patreon next week for a special surprise. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us. I'm April@Mansky.
I'm Justin DeClue.
Ooh, sorry.
And there's
I need some lemon and honey.
Yeah, your voice is too smooth.
And there's no such thing as a bad movie.